Namaste. Hi there, it's me, Stacey Lei, and of course I'm here with Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to yoga, and thank you for joining me. This session is focused on developing happy, healthy hips. And we'll practice exercises that are both static, meaning holding very still and just exhaling and relaxing into the postures, as well as dynamic, which means moving. Both of those exercises require our attention and our breath. So it's a focused session, but by the end of this class, you should have good feeling, nice mobile hips. I'm so glad you're here. For this class, you should have 1 or 2 blocks. Now, if you don't have yoga blocks, you could bring some thick cushions from your sofa or from your bed. I'd also like you to have a small hand towel in your space. Folding the towel a few times, placing it under your knees can help you stay more comfortable when we're down on the ground. Since we will be moving down to the ground, you should have a mat or a carpet. And finally, I'd like you to have your yoga strap in your space. Now, if you don't have a yoga strap, that's okay. You can bring a belt from your pants or your robe, or just use a long towel. That will help you with some of your stretches. Okay, so we'll put all of these blocks off to the side for now, all of our toys, and come to your open space. Please step your feet much wider than your hips. Inhale and stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knees, sweep down. Let's do this a few times. Really focus on your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. 2 more. Last time. Legs straight, sweep your arms down. Okay, let's learn a leg pattern. Cross your left foot in front of your right. Step center, right foot in front of your left. Center, cross, center, cross, center. Hand to your head, push your hips to the side. Center, cross, and push your hips to the side. Center. Again. Oh, I'm starting to feel that. Press your hips in towards the center of your mat and feel your whole side body stretch. Let's do 1 more set. Nice and wide. Take your time. Cross, hand on, push, exhale. All right, again. Once more on the other side. Return to the center, step wide, and bend your knees. Now just swing your hips to the right and to the left, side to side. Now I'll encourage you to close your eyes. It's less important about how this exercise looks than it is about how it feels. I want you to really press into your side hip, enough so that you could feel a change. Just a little shift, you're moving into a space that you're usually not in and just exhaling. Not forcing, just flowing. And now move to a front and back sway. Squeeze your glutes as you sway forward, then sway back, drop your hips. Okay, now hold front and make some circles. Really kind of pushing the range of motion. Forward, side, back, and side. Once more. Now, reverse your circles. You've got to put a smile on your face during this exercise. We can't take it too seriously. Just exhale and flow. All right. Come back into the center, please, and step your feet just underneath your hips, feet parallel, so toes pointed towards me. Squat down and then stand up. I'll turn sideways so that you can see this next exercise. You'll step back with your left leg. Do it again. Down and step back. As you step back, squeeze your butt cheeks and draw your shoulder back, so stand tall. Now do the other side. Squat and right leg comes back. Should feel a nice extension through the back of your leg. Shoulders back. Okay, let's make a change. Squat and lift your left leg out to the side. I'd like you to actually lift your leg off the ground if you're able to. If you find it necessary to place a fingertip on a wall or a chair, that's okay with me. Once more on this side. All right, right side. Try to keep your toes pointed towards me, and you'll feel this working on the side of your leg and butt. 2 more. Last one, please. Okay, little change in our exercise. Stand up tall, bend and point your toes front, stand and pivot out. Bend, pivot out, pivot in. You don't have to use your arms. I'm just showing you with my hands. Lift your toes up and pivot on your heels. 4 more of these. So this pivot is a whole slide, and even though you're moving from your foot, your entire leg moves. I hope you could feel that. This is your last one, and now we'll change our pivot. Lift your left heel, pivot to the right, come down, lift your right heel, pivot to the left. So lift your heel up and just slide across the front of your foot. Just like before, our foot is moving, but it's actually directing your entire leg right up to your pelvis. Feel your whole leg move. This time we'll hold to the right side. Adjust yourself so that you prepare for a lunge position, and then drop down and up. So bend your knee, keep your back heel lifted, pressing your hips forward. Let's have 2 more like this, please. This is 2. And now hold your bent knee. You'll lift your leg up and step back again. So we're just moving the left leg right now. Lift up, lift your knee, step back into a lunge and bend. And lift and bend. 2 more times, please. You could simply tap your toe if that feels better, or lift it up high. Come back, wide step, so pivot towards me. Lift your right heel and pivot towards the left. Position yourself so that you're ready to lunge, and then lunge down and up. Pressing your hips forward, your shoulders are back, your core is engaged, and you've got a big smile on your face because we get to exercise today. That means it's a good day. Give yourself 2 more, staying with your breath. Really focus that your breath will keep you very present. Okay? All right, this time we'll bend our knee and then lift our knee up in front of us, or simply tap your toe. Bend and up. So bend and lift and bend. Bend and lift, or tap your toe. Bend and up. Let's do this 2 more times. Once again, please. Okay. Bend your knees, turn towards me. Goddess pose. Just rock back and forth a little bit. And now stand up tall. Lift your left heel. Pivot your body. And now place both feet down. This is called pyramid legs. The pyramid pose. So your legs are straight. Toes are relatively pointed front. Lift your back heel, lunge, and then press back to the pyramid. Lunge and press back. So before we were lunging and lifting forward, now we're lunging and pressing back. I'd like you to begin pressing your hips back. Feel your hamstrings stretching. Feel your calves begin to stretch. All of these muscles eventually will be acting on our hips, or our hips act on these muscles. So focusing on our lower body for now. 2 more times. Last time. Come back up and turn towards me. So you might have noticed that each time I moved into the posture, I hinged a little further forward. You can do the same if you'd like. Let's turn to the side. That's the goal. So first position yourself with nice straight pyramid legs. Both heels are down. Now we'll lunge and press the heel in the back down. Bend and press your hips back. Start to hinge forward. Lunge and hinge. And lunge. Exhale, hinge. Let's keep this going. Exhale, hinge. 2 more times. Last time, please. Lunge and hinge. Hinge your body up. Pivot your back foot. And now shift. You might want to shift your legs a little bit wider. Just a little bit. See what feels comfortable for you. And now you've got our warrior foot position. 1 foot forward, 1 foot sideways, and bending deep. Okay, bring your hands to your heart, elbows high. Let's come to a warrior 1 with your arms up overhead, pressing your pinky toe in towards the ground. Now open up warrior 2 with your thumbs up, shoulders stack over your hips, gaze over your front thumb. Now your back hand comes to your back leg. Stretch up, peaceful warrior. Feel your hips opening up. Keep your hand on your back thigh and straighten your back leg. Your legs are so ready for this. You did lots of prep work. Okay, bend your front knee again. Return to the warrior 2. Bring your back hand forward and 2 hands to your heart. Pivot towards me, please. Squat down nice and low, the goddess pose. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Stand up tall. Turn towards the right side of the room and pivot your feet so that you have warrior feet facing the right side. Bend your front leg. Bend your front leg. Hands are still at your heart, I hope. You can twist front and side, front and side. And now face your front leg, your right leg, and warrior 1 will reach our arms up high. Focus on pressing the pinky edge of your foot into the mat. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Open your arms up, the warrior 2, gazing over your front thumb, stacking your shoulders over your hips. Bring your back hand to your back thigh. Stretch up for peaceful warrior. A deep breath in, a long exhale, and a big smile on your face. And now straighten your front leg and stretch even further back. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Bend your front leg, the warrior 2. Bring your hands together to your heart. Turn towards the right side of the room. Lift your back heel up and pivot. And now step both feet together. From this position, come right down into chair pose. Sitting in chair, take a deep breath in and a long exhale. As you come up, lower your hands down and press your hips forward, forward, forward. You could bring your hands to your lower back, open up your chest, lift your heart towards the ceiling and tilt your chin up. A great big smile. Inhale, exhale. Stack your shoulders over your hips, sweep your arms up overhead, and now draw your hands to your heart in Namaskar. I hope you're feeling good. I'm definitely warmed up and I could feel that my hips are a little bit more flowy than when we first started. Come to the center of your mat. Step your feet much wider than your hips, but this time point your toes towards me. This is the bear pose. You're sitting way back and reaching forward. Now I'm going to make a little change. We'll reach forward with one arm and back with the other arm. Stand up and switch sides. So a nice low squat behind you. Bear pose. Keep going 2 more times. Now both arms forward this time, please. Stand up tall, bring your hands to your heart, creating some heat and some warmth in your hips. Now we'll turn your feet out to the corners of your mat. Sink down low again in goddess pose and bring your hands to your thighs for upright Skandasana. Skandasana, that's our lunging from side to side. So be sure that your hands are on your thighs above your knees. Your spine is long, your core is strong, and each time you sink into a lunge, you take the time to feel your inner thighs stretching just a little bit. A little bit of length, mobility and warmth, lots of circulation. 4 more times, 3 more, 2. Now bend both knees. Stay here in the center, sink your hips down nice and low, and give your shoulders a little shimmy, just a gentle twist. You could turn your head from side to side if that feels good. I typically like to use this exercise as a warm-up exercise, but when it's right in the middle of our workout, it's so nice to go deep. Really feel our nice open hips and then allow our shoulders to move independently. Come back to center, please. Hinge your body up. Inhale and exhale. Wow, nice opening session. Now let's move down to our mat, okay? So we can move down to the ground together. Just make sure that you have all of your props nearby. We'll separate our feet just like this. Your front hand comes to your front thigh, and take your time bending down to the floor. Remember, there's no rush at all. Once you arrive down on your mat, I'd like you to grab your hand towel, fold it up maybe in half, and you can place it right where your knees will be, and you'll find that you've got a nice little cushion. Okay, so let's begin with your right leg back behind you. Right leg comes back. Let's see, I'm gonna move just a little bit. Okay, so stretch your right leg back. Fold your toes a bit. You see how my toes are tucked under. See if you could do the same thing. And then lift your leg so that your foot is in line with your hip. Now draw your right knee towards your right elbow. In and then kick back again. So we'll be drawing our knee in and out just a few times, and I'd like you to explore. You can move your knee to the side of your body, or you can move your knee into the center of your body, or you can move your knee across your body. It depends on your mobility and how much space you have, right? If you've got some size in front of you, it's not going to be really comfortable to draw your knee in front. So just keep yourself comfortable while your leg keeps moving in and out, in and out. Let's do 2 more. Now listen, last time, hold your leg out, press back behind you, and take a block or a cushion and place it in front of you. Now, your leg comes forward once again, and you'll place the block underneath your thigh. Underneath your thigh. So this is a modified pigeon exercise, and it's a really deep stretch for our hips. Once your block is underneath your thigh, you can also bring some blocks underneath your hands to hold you up if that feels good to you. Please be sure that you don't have too much compression in your lower back. And if you do, just move your block out a little bit further away from you. Now look over your left shoulder if you're able to, and try to make your back leg straight and parallel to the mat. That might not happen today, but as long as you keep returning and practicing with me, it will happen with time. Just have to be patient. Remember, this is a practice. Yoga is a lifetime practice, whether you start when you're 12 years old, like some of my yoga gurus, or if you start when you're 35, or if you start your yoga when you're 70 years old, it's still a practice. A little bit every day will get you where you want to go. A deep breath in, a long exhale. Okay, now we'll move this block out of the way, lower down to the floor. Take your time lowering onto your side. So you're coming to your right side with both knees bent. Stack your legs one on top of the other and bring your toes together. And then you'll open your top leg and close. So this exercise is called the clamshell. You can imagine a clam opening and closing. Okay, I'm going to give you some options. You decide which option is best for you. You can continue with this exercise, or you can simply hold your clamshell open in a static exercise. You'll start to feel this really engaging the back of your seat. Or you can make it even more challenging by lifting both feet up. Holding your clamshell wide open with control and breathing deeply. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhale and exhale. Lower your leg if it's up, draw your knees together, and then roll onto your back. Take your feet very wide, and then drop your knees into the center. So the wider your feet are, the deeper this stretch will be. Allow your knees to rest onto each other. Kind of an interesting stretch. Do your best to just exhale. If you feel tightness, allow that to leave your body. So we're fixating more on the release and the relief than we are on the intensity. It's all about perspective. Remember, we want happy hips, so we have to start with a healthy mentality. Roll onto your side, please, and help your body up. Once you're upright, you'll turn onto your side once again, hands back behind you, and then swish your knees from one side to the other side. And take your time. Just notice how this feels. Notice if one side is tighter than the other. Okay, now you can stay right here if you'd like. I'm going to switch sides, and I'm going to face the other side of the room. So you'll come to one side and then swing your legs around to prepare for this next exercise. We're moving into tabletop, okay? Once you're in tabletop, you'll stretch your left leg back behind you and lift your leg up. And then just like before, your knee comes in and out. And you get to decide if you'd like your knee to come to the center of your body or cross your center line, or simply stay out wide. Inhaling and then exhaling each time you press back, please. Okay, check around for your blocks and your cushions. You might need to come back and get one. Okay, one more time, you'll bring your knee forward and back. And this time, take your block and place it where your thigh will be for pigeon pose. You'll draw your knee forward and you'll place your thigh on top of the block. And then make all the adjustments that you need to make to stay in your modified pigeon pose. You should be checking your back leg. Do your best to make your leg straight. Do your best to ensure that your leg is parallel to the mat. These are all goals. They might not happen today, but with practice they will. So first comes the awareness of how your leg should be placed. And then every time you practice after that, slowly, you'll get a little closer. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, one more round of breath here in pigeon. Okay, so slide yourself off the block and then straighten your legs. Slide down to your side body and stack your bent legs one on top of the other. This is the clamshell exercise. Now on the other side, we began by moving, opening and closing. I'd like you to begin the same way. And then if you decide, you can simply keep your leg open and hold this static exercise, or you can lift your toe. If you're simply holding, be sure to focus mostly on your breath. Inhaling, opening your nostrils, drawing in the cool air, exhaling out warm air and releasing tension and pain. Any anxiety or stress, you can simply let that go. Hold this for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Lower your leg down. All right, just relax for a second. This next series will be practiced on your back, so I'd like you to roll over to your back. Be sure that you've got your yoga strap with you. And now you'll lift your right leg up in the air with the strap underneath your foot. So place the strap and then press your foot up. And you can adjust the strap to any length that you might need so that you could bend and straighten your leg fully, pressing through your heel, please, and pulling your toes towards your nose. Okay, this is your last one. Bend and straighten. And now draw your leg a little bit closer to your chest. Do your very best to keep your leg in a straight position. Now, just pay attention. Your right leg is up in the air. You'll hold on to the strap with your right arm and place your left arm off to the side. Now, allow your leg to drift across your center line. So your straight leg is coming across your body. You might feel some tension here. I sure do. So just exhale when you feel that. Now return to the center and hold on to the strap with your left hand and allow your leg to drift off to the side just a little bit. Gentle opening in your hips. Please return to the center, bend your knee, take the strap off your foot, and let's do the same thing on the other side. The strap comes underneath your foot. You'll start with a bent leg and then straighten and press your heel towards the ceiling. Spread your toes towards your nose. Bend and straighten. Let's do this 3 more times. Last time. Now your left leg is up in the air. You'll hold on with your left hand and allow your leg to drift across your midline, across the center of your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale audibly. Now return to the center. Hold on to the strap with your right hand this time. And now allow your leg to drift off to the side. Nice stretch in your inner thigh. Take a deep breath. And long exhale. Return back to the center, please. Take the strap off your foot and reach for your block. Got one more exercise for you, and this one's gonna feel so good. Your feet should be just hip distance apart. Now lift your hips up in bridge and engage your seat muscles. Keep them engaged, nice and tight, and now you'll take the block and slide it just under your hips at any height. The most important thing
is that you're holding it and stabilizing your block. When you're ready, you can rest your hips onto the block, and once again, make sure it's stable. You can stay right here, or if you'd like to be brave for your last exercise, holding the block, you'll lift your knees. You might even straighten your legs and press through your heels. This is an assisted version of legs up the wall, and it's incredibly relaxing and detoxifying. Releasing any tension, releasing impurities and toxins from our feet. You might feel a cooling sensation in your feet and legs right now. A deep breath in and a long exhale. Bend one knee, bend the other knee, and please remove the block, lowering yourself down to your final pose, which is the Shavasana. Now here in India, it's compulsory or mandatory that we hold our Shavasana on our own for 5 minutes minimum. So I ask that you keep your palms up and your toes dropped out to the side, that you allow your body to melt into the mat and simply breathe with yourself. Allow all the good work you just did to integrate throughout your body so that you really get the benefits of this amazing session. I hope you had a good experience. I had a great time guiding you, and I look forward to doing it again soon. Until then, stay happy and healthy. Namaste.